a little belly there. Not too many thin Muslims among us. And even those of us that are thin, still we have little stomach. This means we're eating a little bit too much. So no one is poor and no one is hungry. So I say to you, we should eat 5% less. And we should wear 5% less. And we should spend 5% less. And we should give that 5% to the president of the mosque or to the imam as a community investment trust. What am I saying? I say each Muslim, if you say you really strong Muslim, let each one of us swear to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like we will swear to fast Mondays and Thursdays. And we can do that, right? We can make a swear, oath to fast Mondays and Thursdays. Is it halal? Yes. So let all of us say we will give 5% of our wealth. Whatever Allah give to us above our needs, we will give 5% of it. Give it to the president. He will not buy a Cadillac with it. He will not buy an airplane with it. Give it to the imam. You are praying behind the imam. So give it to the imam. Between the imam and the president, let them put it into a trust. And I will tell you what will happen. 5% of the wealth of the Muslims that are in this room right here, you will be able to build a school, an extension to this mosque every single year. Every year you will build an extension. Every time a building becomes available in this area, you will buy it. Every time 5 acres or 1 acre or something down the street or up the street comes available, you will buy it. Until 10 years from now, what will happen? This whole area, Rooty Hill, will not be Rooty Hill Community Islamic Center. It will be Rooty Hill Islamic Community. Because the Muslims, they have made a community investment. You say, the brother, he's talking crazy. Okay, you do the math for yourself and think of talking crazy. You just don't want to do it. But there are others who are doing it. Those people who are kafirs, the Ahmadiyya, they are kafirs. You say it, you know it. But do you know what they do? They are giving 10% of their income. Standing order. I'm telling you, we should give 5%. I don't say you must do it. I say that if we do it, it is mustahaba. And it is good for us. It will give us some dignity and strength in this area. Suppose all the Muslims in Australia did that. We will not have to ask the government for anything. Our own schools, our own hospitals, our own graveyard, everything will have for us. And if a Muslim wants to buy a house, he will not have to go to the bank and buy the house, because the Community Investment Trust will buy the house for him without the riba. You think about it, brothers. Those of you who are technical, those of you who are accountants, those of you who are critical, you think about it. The next suggestion I have, practical solution. A multimedia edutainment for the family. What does Sheikh mean by that? I mean, turn those televisions, turn those into multimedia edutainment for your family. How can you do that? You can create your own production studio, and then everyone can have a box inside their house, and the only signal will go to that box is their own signal from their own production studio. So what? Quran, Hadith, Seerah, edutainment, cartoons for the children, Islamic cartoons. You see, stories of Sahaba, Arabic language, open university, whatever you want, your own channel. You don't have to complain then. It don't have to be Sky, it don't have to be Earth, it don't have to be NTL, it don't have to be nothing. Your own channel. But do you want to pay for it? I'll tell you how to pay for it. From that same 5% I just now spoke about. Some of you complain because you said, why the Sheikh, he's coming here and they're asking us to pay a ticket at the door. Subhanallah, he's a da'i, he should travel around the world for free for the barakah from Allah. When you go inside the restaurant, the man who is serving the restaurant, he's doing khidmah. Why you don't eat his food and just tell him barakallah? Why the electricity come inside your house? Why you don't just say barakallah? Why you work all week long? Why don't your employer tell you barakallah? Why when you go to the hospital and they give you the bill, why they don't just say barakallah? You go to get something fixed in your teeth. You have a pain to get it pulled out. Why you don't tell the dentist? Barakallah. Why? Because this is something you need and you can relate to what you need, but you think that Islamic knowledge should be free. And you look to Islam, look to the Sharia, and look and see in Sharia if there's anything which is called free. Buniya al-Islam ala khamsin. The Prophet ﷺ said, did he? Sheikh, Buniya al-Islam ala khamsin. Islam is built upon 5 things, is it? 3 of those 5 things cost you money. If you want to make Hajj, will you make it majanan? Free? No. And if you don't have no money, you will not pay what? Zakah. And at the end of Ramadan, if you don't break the fast with your own dates, somebody else will share in your reward, isn't it? So you see, brothers, even the Bunya al-Islam ala khamsin, 3 of them is made better if you do what? If you have money. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, يُقِيمُ الصَّلَاةِ وَيُؤْتُ الزَّكَاةِ. Always He's saying, يُؤْتُ يُقِيمُ الصَّلَاةِ وَيُؤْتُ الزَّكَاةِ. So He wants to show us that it is not just about empty faith, it is also about spending. So, O Muslims, next thing, comprehensive community involvement. What do we mean by that? We mean, don't just come here for a lecture. Everyone should come and he should say, Sheikh, my name is Abdul Wahab, and I have 4 children, and I have a wife. This is where I work, and my wife, she's also a school teacher. And my children, I have 3. 1 graduated from the university, 1 is in the high school, 1 is in the middle school. And we have a house, we live over here. And alhamdulillah, Sheikh, this is how much zakah we think we should pay every year. And Sheikh, what do you need from me? What can I do? What program can I work in? And where can my wife be of assistance? If every Muslim here came and said that and make a disclosure, we will get complete community involvement. And this will be one of the most dynamic community institutions in Australia. But what happens? The Muslims, they want to come here when the adhan is called. They want to go in and use the water for free. They want to come here, they want to pray for free. And after the prayer is over, they want to argue about madhab and about this and that, so and so and so and so. And they never came and asked, what can I do? And when some action take place, they see some activity out here. Instead of them saying, what can I do? Can I sweep? Can I clean? Can I give? Can I carry? What can I do? Can I watch? Can I stand security? What can I do? They come in and the first thing they do, they criticize. Astaghfirullah, Sheikh. What those sisters doing over there? Astaghfirullah, Sheikh. Why you got this talking like that? Why you got this here inside the mosque? Astaghfirullah. We should not be. Astaghfirullah. But then he asks you, Sheikh, what is your name? Why are you asking me my name for? Or where you live? Why are you asking me where I live? Brother, I never see you. That's none of your business. So why you come here and criticize? You don't want to give us your name? Don't want to say where you live? You don't want to say what you can do? It's none of my business. Why you come here then? The Muslims, they come only to be seen and to be heard and to create more fitna. No, come and do khidmah. Come and do service. Doctors, lawyers, architects, engineers. Most of the Muslims out here are educated and have high levels of education. But I asked the Imam and I asked the President, do you have complete database on all these Muslims and find out what they can offer? No, they will not give you the information. But if they want to buy a house, if they want to buy a car, if they want to go to the college, if they want to this or that, they will fill out 10 applications and give it to the kuffar. This we Muslims. We need complete community involvement. Not just come here for a lecture, but come here and support what is you are asked to support. Or Muslims, property investment and development. This mosque, you cannot live in it. This mosque is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and for our worship. But this mosque should be our town hall. This mosque should be our university. This mosque should be where we do arbitration and make legal rulings. This mosque should be the center of our community. And all around this mosque, the earth, the land, the houses, gradually should belong to the Muslims. And every time the non-Muslims sell a house, we should never let anybody else to buy it. As soon as we see a house go for sale in this area,